So, what's your call sign again? I'm over here having a brain.
Canopus. Canops.
Cannabis.
PUS.
Alright, Cannabis, welcome to IDOD BCT. Today for BCT, I'm gonna be taking you and teaching you the following of how we do things in our Milsim. I'm gonna be teaching you how we embark and disembark vehicles, how we do formations, how we do bounding, how we do cover and concealment, how we do taking down enemies in a certain way, how we do capturing high value targets, jumping out of a helicopter and landing in a designated landing zone, and navigating to get necessary equipment.
You ever think this is how your life would go? Never mind.
Any questions?
Nope.
Alright. Alright, with that said, okay, so whenever we start off doing stuff, actually, let me check my live stream to make sure you're good. 1 second. I didn't realize that. 1 second.
From farmer to freedom fighter. What do you think of that?
Do me a favor, say check, check, check.
Check, check, check.
Okay, we're good. Alright, with that said, anytime we start at a table, or anytime we start anything, we're gonna always start at this table. Or to or start at any bivouac that are objective states. When you start at the table primarily, you're going to have a team lead. Team lead will give everyone a number. For instance, I will be 1, you will be 2. We'll have a 3 and 4 if we have 3 and 4. Whenever you will remember your number the whole time we're doing things. And while we are doing anything, it will go like this: 1 moving, 2 moving, 3 moving, 4 moving. Never move unless you hear the number in front of you and not see you're moving. Does that make any sense?
Yep.
Alright. And if a person in front of you does not announce they're moving, you will hold position and not move. Unless they say something like, moving, on me, 1 moving, anything like that, then you move. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay. Any questions so far?
No.
Alright. With that said, I think that's everything on that. Before you exit Air One, always double check. Make sure your gear, uniform, and everything is intact. That is after BCT as well. After you exit Air One, you cannot edit your uniform, weapons, or anything. However you left is how you will stay. If you fucked up, it's on you. Any questions?
No.
Okay. That said, 1 moving. Yeah, now it's 2 moving when you move, bud. You're muted if you're talking. Alright. 1 crossing. Alright. Once you're set on me, we'll begin. So, I don't need you to get in that helicopter. So, in our milsim, in our milsim, we were not allowed to pilot any aircraft vehicles or drive specific vehicles without proper licensing. In our milsim, you specifically can't fly the helicopter without the pilot license. So, those who can, whenever you're getting in, pilot will only say the following. Pilot in when getting in, pilot out when getting out. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. When everyone else gets on, it will go just like this. Whenever anybody else is, whatever number you are, you will say in. So if I'm 1, I would get on, I would say 1 in. Everyone else, 2 in, 3 in, 4 in. Whatever number you are in, pretty much. If you are the last person to embark that is not the pilot, you will say whatever number you are in and add last man to it. So, let's just say pilot's in, I'm getting in, I'm the last person, 1 in, last man. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Pilot will not take off without hearing last man. Same thing with getting off. Whatever number you are, off. So, 1 off, 2 off, 3 off, 4 off. Whoever's the last man, last man. In case one of your teammates don't remember, but if you remember, you can either just say it for them so the pilot can take off, or you can kindly remind them, are you the last person on? And most people remember, oh, last man. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, follow me. Same thing with ground vehicles. Same thing, driver in, driver out, whatever number you are in. And if you're in the gunner seat, you would just say gunner in. You cannot utilize any turret on any weaponized vehicle without the proper licensing as well. But if you're in the gunner seat, gunner in, gunner out. For the last man, add last man to either of them. Any questions?
None.
Okay. Even when you jump off a helicopter, to parachute if need be, you will also call last man when you jump off. The pilot will never ever say last man, so always remember that. Understood?
Understood.
Alright. With that said, let's get moving. Pilot in.
2 is in, last man. That's so weird. Okay.
Alright, hop on out.
2 out.
Forgetting something.
2 last one out.
There you go. Alright. With that said, line up behind me, straight line. Alright, so, this is what we call a column formation. If we had a full team, we would all be in a straight line, full on circle. Well, not full on circle, oh my god. Sorry. Full straight line, and you would follow me everywhere I move, single file, pretty much. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay. Get down low, we have an Azrael inbound. The other formation that we have is a staggered formation. Think of it like a big zigzag. I'll show you an example once it's Azrael passed. Okay, so we have a column formation, which, like I said, straight line, and then we have staggered formation, which is a zigzag. So it would go, if I called a staggered, 1 would stay where they are, 2 would go there, 3 would go there, and 4 would go there. Kind of like a zigzag or a lightning bolt. Make sense?
Yep.
What else? Those are both formations. The other formation, or hang on. No, crossroad coverage. Follow me. Okay. 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 This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna restart BCT because the other guy's here, and it'd be easier to explain with 3 people.